So I have an idea. I use these bands. This is a 36-inch adjustable rubber strap. I have two on each side, and I have this PVC pipe and a bicycle inner tube. I use these pieces already to do other things in gymnastics to help kids with cast into handstand, free hips. So I have the pieces already, and I thought about it. I said, you know what? I think it's possible I can use this to help with the last part of the glide kip, and what will happen is I think the student can place their foot here and then their feet here, and then they'll just hop up like a stem rise. You know, it's going to help them with the shifting of the hands. So this is the rough idea. What I'm going to do, I'm going to redo this and make it a little safer and allow you to see the whole process of how to create this entire setup. Okay? If it works well, I'll record a couple gymnasts doing it, and it should work really well. All right. Recording. Again? Two more. One more. Awesome. Two more. One more. Yay! Two more. Nice. One more. Nice job, Maya. All right, so to get this started, what we're gonna do, these are all the pieces of things and tools, parts for the jig, and tools we'll use to construct this. First thing you want to do is make sure you have some safety glasses, because these are the number one cause, bungees are the number one cause of eye injuries in America. So just take that into consideration for safety. I have here an inner tube. It's as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, this is the size right here, as close as possible to say. So that's the size of this inner tube. It's 20 by 1.9 to 2.25. Then you have this PVC right here. So this is what it is, a little PVC. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is get a Sharpie. We're gonna use this. It's called Wacky Noodle, and it's we're going to use that to cover the PVC to make it a little bit softer, so the kids don't it won't hurt their skin too much. And then you have some tape. We're going to need some duct tape. Okay, so we got two colors. Trying to make it a little pretty. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do right here is I'm going to take the PVC pipe, and I'm gonna mark it off right here. I just want to get the size for the wacky noodle. It's gonna go a little bit bigger, just a little bit more. All right, I'm gonna mark it off like this. And my version of a little bit bigger is about half of an inch. It's about an inch. I'm gonna move it up again, slide it up a little bit more, about half an inch. I'm gonna draw another line right here. Okay, once I'm done that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Actually, you know what, before I do that, I'm gonna cut it straight down the middle. So here we go. Alright, and then from here, I'm going to go ahead and cut it by my line. Cut it again by the line right here. Okay, so now we have it cut, right? Alright, so what we're going to do, we're just going to open it up just a little bit. I don't know if this is going to work because it's kind of small. Let's see. Alright, that's good. That's the first half. And then what we're going to do is take this other half here, I'm going to wrap it around like this. And then we're going to duct tape it together so it's nice and soft. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. So before I duct tape these onto here, I'm going to go ahead and do a little something. See, the PVC pipe itself has a lot of like sharp edges right here. So I need to get rid of those sharp edges so it doesn't cut into whatever it is that I'm going to string through. So the best way to do this is just going to go ahead and go like that. Right? Tape the edge a little bit. Cut it. Right, so now that you have it all, the ends all taped off like that, right? It shouldn't cut, damage anything you string through too easily on this. So that's what you want to do. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit more beautiful. I like beautiful things, so this is a little rough looking. I'm going to go like this. Right on the edge like that. Right, I'm going to spin it out. Do this side. Alright, so now we've made duct tape look as beautiful as duct tape can ever be. And that's what it's going to look like. Right? Alright, so now that you have this PVC properly covered on the ends to help you protect it from cutting the whatever it is that you're going to use to suspend, the next thing we want to do, we want to coat it with this to make it a little bit more comfortable for the gymnast. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to cut a couple pieces of this. Just to get it started. It'll be easier once it's cut. To get it started. Alright, so here we go. We're going to go like this. Take this. so that's there. I'm just going to go ahead and put a piece of tape across it just to get it started. Okay, now it's going to stay. All right. So I'm going to get onto this side now. This piece is temporary, so I just wanted to do it just to help hold it for me. All right, so now I have this here. I'm going to go like this. Okay. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side here. All right, so now it's better. So I'm going to go ahead and undo this. Push that back in. Take this, open this up nice and wide. Tape that down like that. Go from this side here. So I'm trying to squeeze it together as tight as possible. And there you go. So that's how it starts, right? And then from here on, just going to go ahead and go around it. Oh, they're gonna make more noise. I'm gonna have to stop. Well, not really. You can just watch. All right, that looks pretty nice. As you can see how it looks here. All right, try to get a little closer to the end, get a nice cleaner finish. Actually, no, not yet. All right, so that's that, right? All right, so what we're gonna do, we're going to, and I gave it a little extra room on the sides because I wanted to make sure, just make it soft as possible at the ends. So if anybody were to like run into the end, at least this will stop it a little bit. Okay, the next thing you want to do is, once you've done that, is use these are 36-inch show you the label and the brand. These are 36-inch adjustable straps. Really useful. They come in handy for so many things. All right, and that's the part right there. I got these from Home Depot. I have myself an inner tube here. I showed you this already. This is a Kenda inner tube. It's a 20 by 1.9 by 2.25. I have two of them. You can adjust it based on the weight of the gymnast. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put it together now. All right. So here we go. What we have here is we're going to put it together. I'm going to show you how to put it together. I have my safety glasses. It's really important you put safety glasses on whenever you attach or detach these things, because again, they're the #1 cause of eye injury in America. Don't hold me accountable for any injuries that you might acquire while doing this, or any party affiliated with me. Thanks. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this bicycle tube through. If you have kids that are heavier, you're going to need 2 of these or 3, depends on what their weight is. If you have someone about 50 to 60, maybe even 40 to 60 pounds, 1 should be enough. It's gonna be hard to get through like that. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna have to take these 36-inch adjustable straps and push it through first. Like this. And then you see it comes through right here on this side. Pull it through like that. And then now you have the bicycle inner tube through. The next thing you do is get an adjustable strap for this side. Like that. Right. And then we're going to go ahead and connect it to the ends of the bar. So there's a couple hooks. I'll give you a close-up after. Alright, so you can see it's got a lot of play right now. It's a little too much, so you want to get a little bit more tension. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and add some more of these 36-inch adjustable rubber straps. And I'm going to do it in a way that it's fail-safe. So I'm going to show it to you. What I mean by fail-safe. If this fails, you don't want it to fly off and hit anybody in the eye. So you got to make it a little safer. This is good for like, you're just gonna do a little 2-hour rotation. If you're gonna set this up for like all day long, or even like all year, you're gonna have to do a little extra to make it extra safe, so I'll show you what that looks like. But in the meantime, I'm gonna give you a close-up of the end right here, so you can see how I make those attach. Alright, so I'm gonna show you how this attaches to the end to increase the safety of this. So we're gonna go like this. Take this, hook it onto right here, and this one, hook it onto right here. And it's on the both. Wow, that might be the biggest computer on the planet. Anyway, so go Microsoft. You have 2 on this side and 2 on this side, and again, if this were to slip off, this one will cause it to not go flying and hurt anybody. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Alright, so I'm on the other side. I'm going to go ahead and thread this through. So stretch it, connect it to that. Alright, good. So now that we have two 36-inch, what are they called again? I keep forgetting. Rubber straps attached to both sides. I'm going to show what it looks like with the tension out from afar. So you can see it's all set up right now. I have the PVC pipe, rubber inner tube. Again, if you need more support because your students are a little larger than 30 to 60 pounds, I would add another one. And you have the two 36-inch rubber straps that are hooked on, right? So what would happen is the student will step here, and they'll just go ahead and bounce up and get into this wonderful position with the front support. The end position is the front support, so the wrist, the knuckles will aim downwards as they come up. Okay, so that's what this will help. Now I want to share something. This is what happens when it fails, right? Let's say it fails, like all of a sudden one of these detach, right? So look at this. Let's say it detaches. That's all that's going to happen. You don't get anything thrust in really quickly because you have a fail safe right here, you know. And then you'll be able to see it as a coach. We can also teach your kids to be vigilant. Oh, look for the straps. Again, this is good. I want to give you another close-up of the fail safe. All of the parts used here, the dimensions of this, will be in the description below. So just go ahead and take a look at the description. I want to show you again what this looks like, the fail-safe, a little bit closer. Let's say that, you know, everybody's bouncing and it fails. One of them becomes detached. So let's say this one went like that. That's all that's going to happen. Why? Because this is stopping it, so it doesn't go flying off and hit anyone. And then you can see it, you know, the kids will see it. It's real obvious it's detached, and you can always come over and safely reconnect it. And it's like I said, this would be good for a couple like rotations that'll last like an hour or 2, 3, 4, whatever it is they're gonna do. But I wouldn't leave it like this without augmenting its safety with something else. If you're gonna leave it up all year long, or you're gonna do it for 15 hours or something like that, and there's a lot of people going to be using it, and you don't know how vigilant they will be about this, I'm going to show you something to do to make it even safer. All right. You go like this. You take your duct tape, right? And in your duct tape, you're going to just go like this, right? And you just duct tape it together, just like this, right? And you just keep wrapping it around. Just keep going, and what happens now? You have this nice tight. It's all going to be like one unit, so that way, when it does fail, it's going to be considerably more effort for it to fail, and it's going to just stay a lot better. And I would just get a nice, healthy wrap of duct tape, leave it up, and it should be good to go. All right. So this is the sit-up and kip machine. You can also use it for. I'm not sure yet, but I'll show you. All right. Like and subscribe if you like the video. If it's useful to you, definitely make sure your friends know about it and share it with them. And again, I'm Coach Lex. I'm at Upper Merion School of Dance and Gymnastics. That's UMDGC.com. If you have kids that are really talented and you want them to experience what it feels like to be embodied and learn to value themselves and their capacity versus their image, you should come to UMDGC. We have a great TOPS program, and I'm going to be their coach. So let's aim for success. Teach these students to be amazing people, amazing athletes, and give them the tools to handle some of life's many challenges. So I'm Coach Lex. I'm at UMDGC, and our goal here is to try to help your kids become the best they can ever be and transcend all their limitations or false ideas of what they think they can and cannot do. All right, thanks again, and I'll see you later. Oh my gosh, don't forget to like and also make sure you share. Okay, cool. And all the parts, I'm going to put them in the description below. All right, thank you. Have a good day.